Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new here, I am Lance. If you're returning, welcome back. Excuse my voice is a little bit messed up this morning. Today we're going to check out a video by Hoback Supreme. Yeah. This video I've been looking for a while. I couldn't think of the creator, and I couldn't believe it. John Maclean. If you're not familiar with John Maclean is a beauty person here on YouTube for quite some time, and is well known to have a certain way to speak, very articulate. People been trying to come up with theories that he's a Irishman who speaks British just to speak British, allegedly. I don't know that's for sure if that is actually just a conspiracy, but there's always John Maclean was parodied by Novimpia. If you check out that video I did for Novimpia, fantastic drag queens who have their own channel. They do a lot of parodies, and John Maclean was one of them I was introduced to. Check out Novimpia's channel and check out my reaction to Novimpia's video for John Maclean. Well, we're going to check out John Maclean's God, in parentheses, best iconic / legendary moments. You'll find out why he's very, very funny. Before we do, I'll leave the link down for for the video for Hoback Supreme down below, so you can check out their channels and see what else they have on their channel. And if you like it, please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. And if you want to help out the channel a little bit more, all times anyway, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, there's super things, and you can also join the channel. Also, I'll leave my link for my Venmo and my Cash App down below. And yeah, let's get right into this reaction. A reminder before the video starts, people who are wearing headphones, this vid has triggers in it, so if you don't lower the volume, your ears is going to explode. Ew, really? Oh, okay. Thanks for the heads up. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Thank you for the heads up. And I don't want to pay for new headphones, thank you very much. They're expensive.
Forgive me for that. I'm not so keen on being ill. It's a bitter reminder that I'm actually mortal. I was so unwell, I thought I was going to die, so I phoned all of my friends and I told them that I was dying. You know, I wouldn't have wanted to die had not told anybody. I think it's polite to schedule that sort of thing in. You should always let people know when you're going to die, just so that they would have enough time to process the grief. I thought it was a kind thing to do. None of them seemed to believe me, and furthermore, they accused me of being highly dramatic. I'm as blind as a bat, so I've taken along my magnifying. But if they tried to run off with whatever they've stolen,
girl, that's what you're talking
then
about?
I would see them once
That's
they stepped
ridiculous.
outside my 1 meter radius, and I would throw a gold bar at their head. People would always say, "Oh, you have such a lovely voice. Could you perhaps consider doing ASMR videos?" And I used to think this was very rude. I just used to read ASMR and think, what is this? Is this some sort of BDSM or something? This, of course, resembles a diamond. It's made of glass, sadly not real diamond. Although, if any of you would like to buy me a diamond, preferably one this size, I'd be very grateful if you would. Now, the first question is from a user of the site www.twitter.com, and they have asked via
John Maclean, every time I love, he always puts that www. Girl, you don't have to say www. And when he says film, he goes films. Those films. First of all, you're gonna call your friends and schedule it. I am dying, and they say, "Girl, you're being so extra. Just lay down and maybe take an aspirin or something. You'll be fine. She wasn't having that.
Twitter, are you okay? I am very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. How do you do? I hope you are well too. A Twitter user has asked, do you only wear black? I don't wear just black. Certainly not just black on its own. I also wear fetching black, dashing black, refined black, seamless black, elegant black, nouveau black, light but dark
Nouveau black, girl.
dark black, ultra black, and pastel black. Raven
Wait a hold. Pastel. Pastel. Okay, you're gaslighting us now. Pastel black. I never seen a pastel black.
black, matte black, glossy black, and satin black, pitch black. So no, I don't wear just black. I wear many a type of black. It can be awfully stressful getting ready in the morning when you have to pick between dashing black or fetching black or pitch black. There are so many options.
Fetching black and dashing black. Oh my god. And dashing black. What does that look like? What is that supposed to look? Girl, black is girl, dashing black. Oh my god. Fetching black.
And I do struggle with it, but I get there eventually. An Instagram user has asked, if you were not in the sort of career that you are in now, what would you be doing? I think I could do his job and his voice pretty well. Here, the beaver moves swiftly through the forest to mate. Does your milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? No. Although, in saying that, my caviar has been reputed for alluring all the lords to the court.
Wait a minute, go back. That look, this look, editing, the editing of this.
No. Although, in saying that, my caviar has been reputed for alluring all the lords to the court. But I always find the prospect of drinking milk from a cow rather foul. I think most people would be repulsed by taking milk if they had to extract it themselves. I certainly would not be going over to Mary the cow with my cup of tea and squeezing some milk into it. Absolutely not. I find it absolutely rancid. And I seriously believe that Mary the cow would not like you squeezing her milk out of her udder into your cup. I think it would be very presumptuous. I have an immense coffee addiction and I have had it for a long time. I am, of course, trying to find a Coffeeaholics Anonymous. I don't know where I will find one. Just to be able to go to a room full of people that also struggle with coffee addiction and talk about how it is so alluring with its scent and its taste so perfectly putrid and always and never fails to invigorate one. But yes, I need help. How would you describe your style?
I'm so surprised because it's always tea. Over in like England and you're over in Europe, it's very big, especially in England. Tea is like black tea. I guess black tea. Let me know if you're from England. Is it black tea? Or is it fetching tea? Or is it dashing tea? Do you drink? But as far as I know, it's like the tea is. I guess the English tea is equivalent to America's coffee because they put milk in their tea. America's tea is very herbal and light and watery. You really don't want to put milk with that, girl. You're gonna have your tea won't taste like anything after that. But I guess their tea over there is just strong enough that it can hold up with the milk. I don't know. Very curious. But this is the first time that they enjoy. John enjoys coffee instead of having the tea. The tea.
3 words. I am a man, and of course, another question has asked, what century were you born in? I think it is very important for you all to know that I was not actually born. I was summoned here to perform a task and a purpose. And I, of course, was summoned on the 31st of May, 21,982 BC, which makes me 24,000 at the end of this month, so it's super exciting. It is so marvellous just to be able to live and live and live and live and live and never die. And there's definitely a very interesting comment that I get quite a lot, and it's a similar theme. It's always centered around men, which is very interesting. Comments like, "You are going to be punished by God for tricking men into sleeping with you," or comments like, "Whatever man is going to take you home from the club is going to get a nasty shot." That one in particular, I find I've gotten that quite a lot, about men taking me home from the club. I object to this highly because, first of all, I am John Maclean. The only man that takes me home is the chauffeur, and the only clubs I shall be going to shall be private members, secret societies, or ones I own. I'm not going to be cavorting around in any small dungeon. The last time I was in a nightclub was back in 2016, actually. It was a friend's birthday party. I believe it was a gay bar of some sort, because everybody that was there looked quite stereotypically homosexual. I was very puzzled by the environment I was in, so I was sort of looking around in shock and disbelief as I was looking for the gentry, or for a chandelier, or for a waiter, and it was nowhere to be seen. This swarm of barely dressed men came towards me, started waving their arms in the air and shouting words like "Yas" and "Slay" and "Girl." Now, I wasn't very sure the dialect that they were using. I asked my friend who was with me at the time, and of course he looked very similar to them, so I presumed that he would perhaps be able to translate. And of course I asked him, "Why are they saying this?" And he said, "They're showing the highest form of regard." I was very puzzled by this, of course. I think they thought I was doing some sort of peculiar exotic dance, as I was looking around in distress. Anyway, I was also flattered, and after that I left quite swiftly. The next question asks, "What SPF do you wear?" Haute couture. That great big shiny ogre is not getting anywhere near me. That is applicable for everybody. I myself don't tan at all. If I were to go into sunlight, I would incinerate and burn. I've been avoiding the sunlight for 3,500 years. I've been accused of being Dracula. Blah, blah, blah. Purely for the fact that, unlike most forces of darkness, I don't proclaim allegiance to the devil. That's awfully common. I operate independently. Besides, on the few occasions that I have been to hell, the decor is absolutely ghastly, so I never really stay for long. So I'm always very sure to return to the realm of the living quite swiftly. I always get accused of being a vampire as well. Considering or calling somebody a vampire is the accusation that they indulge in mortals. I suppose that would be quite an acquired taste, but mortals aren't really my thing. Seamlessness. 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 Seamless. Seamlessness. Seamless. Seamlessness. Seamless. 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 Seamlessness.
Fuck you!
That was cute. That was cute. So that was John Maclean. I hope you enjoyed that. John Maclean is... What was the first time I seen John Maclean? It was before... Was it? I heard of John Maclean before Novempia's video, I think. Did I? I've seen so many YouTube videos at this point. They all start getting garbled. Like the first or second year on this channel, I was like, I can like come up with, I remember what the first video I seen here for him. This is going on past 4 years now, so they're all starting to get, oh my god, 10 years down the road, oh my god, I won't remember any. Everything's gonna be so like jarbled together. I don't remember what the first thing I ever seen. It must be the first time I saw. No, did I see a reaction? Anyway, it was a couple years ago when I was introduced to John Maclean, and how I just so funny one-liners. The milkshake Khalees reference and how he flipped that over with the caviar. It said the milkshake, it's caviar. Bring all the lords, been reputed to bring all the lords to the court. Was that one? That was cute. And then go into the club thing. Go ahead. They were gonna say yes. And I looked at him because he looked very stereotypical homosexual, so he had to drink and translate. Bitch, that shit is funny. Oh my god. Those were some two highlights of that video I really enjoyed. Let me know what parts of that you enjoyed in the comments. And all right, yeah, that was pretty much it. That was John Maclean. Hope you enjoyed that. And also check out, oh my god, I just had the screen up.
It's a bit of a...
Hoback Supreme. Hoback. I'll just say Hoback. Hoback Supreme's channel. And yeah, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and love, peace, and grease. Bye.